Most people think that they have a personality. What they actually have is a default nervous system strategy, and it's been quietly running the show. This is not a label, and it's not an identity necessarily, but it is a reflex. It's the way that your body tightens when you perceive a problem, the way that you hesitate when something feels uncertain, what you fixate on and strategize for specifically, how much you feel when other people enter the room. Those responses are not who you are. They are how your system learned to function. The way that we orient around these and what we work with are the 4 skins, not as archetypes particularly, although we call them that, and not personality types. These are not something to try and be more, but they are 4 trainable states of organization inside one nervous system. The 4 states are the warrior, the shapeshifter, the sage, and the asset. And every moment of stress, choice, or challenge is met through some kind of combination of these. Every conversation, decision, or leadership moment is an equation recalculated across tension and release, focus and awareness, structure and feeling. You are not one of these systems. You are the system that these orientations move through. Before we go further in this video, one quick orientation. When pressure rises, your nervous system will organize itself in these primary ways. These are your somatic response strategies. You can find yours by pausing this video, going down into the description, and take the Somatic Skins quiz to find yours for yourself. That way, everything I'm about to share next in this video will make a lot more sense. The work that we do in somatic archetyping is not dusty theory. We don't teach these as concepts, we practice them. We move people physically through the structure, the breath, the focal points and energy of each skin, one after the other, in real time. By the way, shameless plug, we are doing this live in person at our week-long immersion, The Full Firm, in April. Depending on when you're watching this video, if you are looking to evolve, add an identity depth, conscious and subconscious, with lasting embodied impact, reach out soon via our website, link is in the description, for more deets. As we move clients through these embodiment elements, I'll be honest, it's often awkward for them. People feel clumsy, they're self-conscious, they're embarrassed, like they're doing it wrong, especially when it's done with others. I remember this moment for myself, moving myself through these 4 for the first time and allowing myself to be witnessed in the shifts and the embodiment. It felt like my skin was on fire. And that discomfort isn't a mistake. It's a part of the diagnostic. Because the moment you're asked to leave your dominant skin on purpose, your nervous system will tell the truth. Some states feel really natural and relieving. Others feel fake, exposed, cringe, or almost impossible. And that is, again, not your personality. It's your current range, or your lack of it. It's easy to think that you're flexible until you're asked to inhabit a state of flexibility that you don't normally live in. When someone tries to stand in a warrior structure and can't align with their spine, when someone opens into an asset awareness but struggles with hyperfixation and analysis, when someone releases into shapeshifter but can't drop tension, when someone enters sage and their focus keeps fragmenting. You don't need explanation. Your body already knows. And also, the point is not to get stuck in one skin. We aren't looking for you to have another box to place yourself in. Each skin doesn't just feel different, it gives access to different skills. The warrior gives you decisiveness and follow through. The shapeshifter gives you adaptability and creativity. The sage gives you clarity and discernment. The asset gives you connection and trust. When one skin dominates, entire skill sets go offline. This is why people can be smart but ineffective, caring but exhausted, capable but stuck. The skill isn't the piece that's missing. They don't have to try to do anything. They can just simply organize with you. Can you imagine how your world, how our world would be different if we all trained this way? This is what the 4 skins practice trains. Not identity, not performance, although those will shift, but range. And this is the terrain our work, the prestige, exists for. This is not more motivation, not fixing or self-development, not arbitrary theory. This is applied, embodied opportunities in an intentional environment with support, where your nervous system learns through practice how to move, feel, see, and act together as one, even under pressure. It is a practice ground, not a promise. If this resonates, start with orientation. The Somatic Skins quiz will show you your default, your native skin, and it'll show you where more range might expand your life. From there, you can order our upcoming books, The Somatic Skins and The Grand Formidable. Both of the links will be in the description, which will lay out more of the foundation at depth for what we teach. And you can always check us out directly to join us for a season in the Prestige and reap the positive benefits for yourself. If you've made it this far, thank you. Please do like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot, and I'll see you next time. In the meantime, if you want to continue the conversation with me, share in the comments. What's your native skin? Which skin do you operate in most, and which one might you avoid? The state required to access that skill, that range, is unavailable to them. This isn't just about what you can do. It's also about what happens around you, because your nervous system is always communicating with the environment, with other people. Before you speak, people register your posture, your breath, your gaze, your tone. Mirror neurons pick it up instantly. People don't respond to your words first. They respond to how your system is organized. For example, a dominant warrior might invite trust and cooperation, or resistance. A dominant shapeshifter invites agility and creativity, or instability and chaos. A dominant sage invites respect, or skeptical distance. A dominant asset invites connection or emotional load. Depending on which skin you're expressing through and whether that is at low capacity or high capacity, people unconsciously organize around you. They lean on you, they wait for you, they overshare, they disengage, they comply without committing. These are not communication problems. Their nervous systems syncing. And this is why practice should also be done with other people. When someone shifts from sage into warrior, the room will also shift. Asset, people might exhale. When they release into shapeshifter, motion or energy might loosen. And it's fun to watch it in group dynamics because there's no explanation needed. Everyone feels it and sees it. Most people will live through one dominant skin. They won't even know it's at play. And that dominance isn't a flaw. Likely what they're living out is either their native skin or their conditioned skin. Their native skin was the original genius. At some point, your system found a way to reduce uncertainty and dial up belonging and connectivity and safety. It worked often enough that your body started to build itself around it. Muscles formed to support that strategy. Breath aligned to maintain that strategy. Your thoughts justified it and started creating habitual stories and loops. Your emotions reinforced it. But every strategy at some point becomes a limitation when it's overused. What got you here will not get you where you're going next. And that isn't because something is wrong. It's because the same answer keeps getting used for different questions, different situations. You need range, exposure, and integration. And integration isn't balanced with stillness alone. It's mobility, connectivity under load. The ability to move between skins intentionally in a situation, to bring strength without force, care without collapse or flooding, clarity without coldness or distance, movement without chaos. When somebody has that range, it's impressive. Life starts to look and feel very different. They don't fall apart when things get hard. They don't get stuck in their head. They stop feeling drained by people or situations. Others respond more easily to them. They don't have to push to be taken seriously. They recover faster after hard days or hard conversations. They make decisions with less doubt. They stop repeating the same patterns in different forms. They actually start to feel more like themselves in more situations. And that's because they haven't developed a new personality, just fewer self-inflicted limits. That is what range does. At low capacity, the skin acts through you. At high capacity, you act through the skin. You don't erase your instinct, you coordinate it. Breath is usually the first signal, then posture, then gaze. And you'll start to feel the shift before the behavior. That's embodied leadership. And when that happens, people don't have to adapt around you. They can organize with you.